In today's video, we're going to be doing a showcase of the NEWWAY mod menu for Red Dead Online. If you guys want to pick up this menu, head over to wickedgamers.com and use coupon code Luciano for 5% off. Alrighty guys, starting off with player options here, you have our appearance options starting off with your model. Basically, this is where you can change into any of these models below. For example, your online models, male or female, alligators, dogs, snakes, males, females, or horses. Your wardrobe here, basically this is where you can change your actual components of your outfits. You basically create, your modded outfits that you guys do prefer. Facial features here as well, if you guys would like to do any of that, as well as your scale of your ped to make your ped bigger or smaller. That's basically how that works right there. Moving on to your particles here, you do your particle effects if you would like to enable those, which is pretty cool. You can also change the effect of those as well. You do your visions as well. Let me enable God mode real quick from those alligators. Alright, I think it was on, but anyway, moving on to your visions here. Basically, you can change basically how your game looks, which is pretty cool. You have your emotes here as well, like your scenarios, animations, amazed. Basically, these are a bunch of animations. For example, bartend. There's a bunch of them in here. I'm just going to go back here down to your main options. You got your God mode, your fast health regeneration, you never wanted, and police pursuit. Clear crimes. You do your invisibility option there, as well as refill cores, as well as overpower. You do have your super jump option here as well, which will basically make you jump really high, and super swim as well. You do have no ragdoll, your infinite stamina here, as well as your no clip option. So I enable this, and I can basically no clip around, as you guys can see there. I do have your infinite dead-eye, as well as set ped drunk. You do have your ignored by everybody, your infinite eagle eye, as well as your super run to basically make yourself run a little bit quicker. Basically, the higher you move this little thing up, the faster you go, which is pretty cool. Slow motion, as well as your force field option down below as well. Look at this, man. Moving on to your network options here, you do your spoof name, Rockstar ID, and your session type. Moving on to your player options, you do your teleport here. You can teleport to them or to me, as well as teleport a waypoint. Spawning options here, you can basically spawn in vehicles or peds of your choice. Vehicle options here, he's not in one, but nasty options, you do your attachments per se, like you to them, ped to them, or vehicle to them. You do your attackers here if you want to spawn in some attackers. You do your crashing options, as well as your particles there. You never explode with, crates, barrels, or boxes. You never cage removal weapons, ragdoll, explode, explode loop. Nearby explosions, kill, shoot their head, airstrike, bullet barrage. Force field, set on fire, paralyze, hostile peds, hostile clone, smite, kill lobby, which is a blame effect. Fake money, and lastly your reports, which is pretty cool. Your nice options here, you can basically spawn them in treasure. For example, you can spawn in a classic chest. Chest count will do 1, and pickups per chest, and you basically just take give treasure, and it'll basically give them some gold chests, which is pretty cool. Explosive ammo, you do your anti-aim as well. For example, you can make it explode if somebody aims onto them, and you can also drop them ammo if you would like to do so. You can also maximize or minimize this player's honor level. You can also add him as a friend, and lastly, spectate this player. Moving over to weapon options here, you do your weapons starting off with your weapons list. You can view the full weapon list if you basically click that. These are your favorites, or per se, which is what NEWWAY provides you with. Immobile weapons here as well. For example, any of these cannons or Gatling guns, as you guys can see right there, you spawn that in, which is pretty cool. You can also maximize your weapon upgrades on your current weapon or all weapons, as you guys can see. If I just got this gun out, you never give ammo as well, or you can give all ammo on unlocked weapons. You can also drop all ammo, give all weapons unlocked, and then give all weapons on free mode. Whichever one you guys prefer, you guys can basically do. You do have weapon options here as well, starting off with your aimbot. Basically, you press this, and you just got your aimbot. You have your paint target as well, if you'd like to do so. I don't think there's anybody near me, to be honest with you. Which, yeah, it doesn't seem like there is. Aim filter, I have it set to all players. You can do occupied mounts, peds, or players. I'm just going to do all, like I said. Now, there's some people there. We'll do snapping on, as you guys can see right there. Basically, that's how that works. Auto fire would automatically shoot onto them. As you guys can see, it basically does all the dirty work for you, which is pretty cool. Trigger bot here, you enable this, and this will basically automatically shoot when you're aiming at somebody. As you guys can see, I look over him, and it starts shooting. That is basically how that works. You can also change the bullet buffer as well as the actual bone that it shoots at, as well as your filter. Anyway, visuals here, you have your crosshair as well if you want to enable that little crosshair effect. You can basically do so. Entity shooter, if you want to, I don't know why I said it like that, but basically you can spawn in certain entities with this configured. For example, if I want to spawn in, we want. Okay, well, I guess we're doing a train. I was thinking about what I wanted to spawn in, but there you go. Per se, you got a train. You can do pets as well. For example, your alligator. Enable this. Oh my god, that spawns in fucking quick. Holy shit. I'm gonna back over because that's a little cancerous over there. Anyway, you do for infinite ammo as well as for infinite clip. Your infinite ammo, basically this one removes your ammo count entirely, which is basically how that works. It basically does your clip and your ammo. Do for never reload, it's also delete gun, revive gun, gravity gun, clean weapon, anti-degrade, and your delete gun, your force gun, rapid fire, which is very loud, but it works. You do for Zeus gun, your throwable gun as well. For example, your throwing knife. There you go. You do for defibrillator gun, your insta kill gun, which basically increases the damage of your bullets. Your shrink gun, explosive ammo as well, as you guys can see right there, which is pretty cool. You do for teleport gun as well. You enable this and you teleport forward. Oh god, I did not. Okay, that's a little unfortunate. Anyway, you do for aimed entity hash gun as well as a weapon damage modifier and melee damage modifiers as well. Anyway, moving down to your treasure here, basically, this is your pickup count. You can set this to whatever you may prefer. Spawn as a pickup. You got your gold rewards, heirlooms, coins, and alcohol bottles, arrowheads, bracelets, earrings, necklaces, rings, tarot cups, tarot pentacles, swords, as well as wands. So let's say you guys just want to do your gold rewards. You can do your fast loot, auto loot, and then the auto sell coin set if you'd like to enable that. Pickup sets here as well, as you guys can see. I'm just gonna go through these real quick. Basically, this is how your gold works. You just spawn it in, you pick up as much as you prefer, which is pretty cool. You can also create a custom chest here. For example, your chest type, your pickup type, your chest count, your pickup count, and you can basically create your chest or delete them, whatever you may prefer. World options here, do your time editor as well as our weather editor here as well, which is pretty cool. You do have presets here, for example, your night, day, or morning. We'll just do morning for now. Weather as well, whatever you may prefer, you can set that to. Snow editor, snow type, wind editor, wind direction. You can also clear your area and kill peds, which is pretty cool. Spawning options, you can spawn in different peds, whether it's, you know, your all peds or your alligators, for example. You can basically do. Spawn settings, you can basically spawn these in dead as well if you would like to do so. So if you want to spawn in a legendary animal, for example, it would spawn in dead. If you go to the bottom here, you do your snow buck. As you guys can see, there's your buck, legendary, and he's already dead for you, so you guys can skin him and whatnot. Spawn in vehicles here as well. For example, your trains, wagons, boats, stage coaches, carts, and your special down below, which is also pretty cool. You can also spawn in plants if you'd like to do so. Teleportation options here, do your save and load, out of the waypoint to closest player, to last mount, directional, to moonshine shack, and your locations down below. For example, your popular, there you go, Thieves Landing, for example. This is apparently a popular location, as you guys can see right there, which is pretty cool. Alrighty guys, moving on to your vehicle options here. For example, your mount, you do ever get on last mount, you do ever invincibility here, as well as for invisibility here, do you ever unlimited stamina, instant health regeneration, no ragdoll, super gallop to basically make your horse run even faster, clone, clean, euthanize, and your scale of your horse. Vehicle options here, do your health as well. You can do your auto repair, repair, wash, or dirty. Weapon options here, like your enable weapons, particle effects, doors, invincibility, invisibility. What the fuck happened there? Anyway, seatbelt, race car mode, speedometer, no collision, opacity, auto flip, stick to ground, flip upright, clone, and lastly, delete. Moving down here, you do your settings. Lastly, you do your translations, like your English, ES, ZN. I'm not sure what all of those even mean, I'm gonna be honest, nor do I really care, because English is the one that I'm gonna be using. Anyway, lastly, you do have a search option here to basically search for any features such as gold. These are all your, you know, your gold options here, apparently. We could do chest as well. These are all your chest options, as you guys can see, which is pretty cool. But that actually is going to be it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.